Heh. We're here with this cool game.
Hey, I'm Ben. So it's Ben. That's me. No, I'm Spencer. Never mind. Haha. And Trevor and Spencer. No Parker.
Please do Japanese version.
What would Nick say?
It'd probably like change nothing.
GDQ. Limbo the Lost. That's how Nick sounds, right?
I have marketable skills.
I have marketable skills. Would you like to check out my Are You Afraid of the Dark speedrun? Why, yes, Nick, we would.
So, we're doing Geo Turf Masters because it's a cool game.
It was for the Neo Geo.
Then push up R1.
Which was a very expensive system made by SNK.
So we're going to do like quick match plays between the three of us. We'll probably do 3 different matches.
So this game's pretty simple, but it's obviously made for like arcade that you can like play it like somewhat quickly.
Yeah, it's fast.
It's even faster than Golden Tee for sure. I mean, it's probably like double as fast as Golden Tee.
Yeah. So I played this game for like a few minutes. I saw some videos on it and I was like, hey, this would be like a really good LP game. And this game is really cool, even though it's like super simple.
So for you newbies out there, the bottom right is how you
Good start.
How you go ahead and shoot. You can see on the bottom right it goes from 0 to 100. After you hit it, you can choose low, nice, or high. High will obviously hit it a little bit higher, but it will also kind of affect like the left or right on it. This game's very basic. It does show you how far you have to go. The club on the bottom will show you like the 3-iron can hit 180. Trevor's about 188 away, so probably it's a good shot to hit that just 100. Oh, Ben, sorry. Ben's about 188 away, so 100's probably a good idea. It probably will roll.
That's a little short.
If you would have hit that like right at 100, it would have been muy perfecto.
A little bit over 100, but it was fine. So one thing about this game is that it doesn't really tell you how much the bunker affects you, and I really don't know how much it does. I'm just going to assume it's like 10 yards. Let's just do this at 100. Way more than...
Wow. So it's like halfway. So avoid bunkers at all costs. Got it.
So 100 yards, 66.
Can you do the math? Nice.
On the green.
Thank you, base SMK. Wait, is there like approach shots?
Push down maybe? I don't know.
I can't. Okay.
Well, you already pushed A. Like once you push A, you can't like get out of it.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way to do it because it says shot power. There's got to be a shot approach, but I guess you'll find out next hole. Also, it doesn't tell you how like that bottom right hand.
This is probably going in. Yep.
Nice. That bottom right hand spot, the white spot that Ben hit, shows you how far they suggest hitting it.
Bottom left says no green.
So first hole obviously is
So
like
I didn't
no hills and no elevation, so you don't even have to worry about it.
I wish golf was like that. 40 feet away. I made it in. You don't make 4-foot putts easily in real golf. Nah, I would be okay if I was good at golf. I would not. So, what are we doing? Like 9 holes for like each like match or whatever?
We'll see how it works. It might like exit out if I get or whoever gets enough of a lead.
If he gets enough of a lead, Ben.
I'm playing to win, bro.
Can we talk about this soundtrack? Now, this is where we're really missing Parker, because Parker would look up who made this soundtrack, and he would find out that they were an extra on Seinfeld. It was the Bubble Boy episode.
They absolutely were not.
He was the Moops. But, yeah, so, SNK was a company, or are they currently still a company?
They're a company, but they're definitely a shell of what they used to be.
So they were pretty big back then. They did a lot of arcade stuff, and essentially the Neo Geo AES came out in '94, I believe, and it cost $699 USD. So that's $700 back in 1994 money. That's over $1,000 today. So imagine if you went to like your parents and was like, yeah, I know what I want for Christmas, and they were like, okay, what? And you were like, just this system. It's $1,000. Would you be getting it?
So I have an incredibly hard putt, and Ben has a super easy putt, so...
The answer is no. BT dubs.
Okay, so it's going uphill, but also downhill. just gonna see what happens.
Nice. But at the same time, for 94, like, the Neo Geo was so awesome that it really did replicate arcade, I'm sure that there's some minor differences, but it replicated it very well for home. Very well.
And the Neo Geo was so ahead of its time that, like, SNK supported it for, like, a million years.
Here was the other major problem with the Neo Geo. First of all, I want to say, I still have not met a single person who corroborated that they had a Neo Geo growing up. Parker knew somebody who had one, but the only reason they had one is, like, the dad bought them, like, everything. But I'm still...
Okay.
Wow.
So I lost this hole.
But I still have never met anyone who had a Neo Geo growing up. So if you had a Neo Geo growing up, tell us below. Oh, here's the other problem with the Neo Geo. The games, I think if I remember correctly, the cheapest the games were $80 to $100, and it was very common for them to be like $150. If not, I think $200 was the highest MSRP. So imagine being like, yo, I can get the Super Nintendo for $200, or I could get one game for the Neo Geo.
Yes, thank you.
Dude, that's sweet. Dude, this game just wants you to speed through it. That's awesome.
I mean, it just knows.
So, back then, if you guys don't mind me,
This game graphically is gorgeous, by the way.
It's just great. So, if you don't mind me waxing about old school retro games. So, pretty much when we're talking about the price of games nowadays, not to get too complicated because there's like deluxe versions and stuff like that, but for the most part, if it's a AAA title, it's $60. And if it's like a third-party title, or if it's like an indie title, or even like a remaster of an older game, they're going to be less, right? But it doesn't matter how good it is, all AAA titles are going to be $60, you know. Call of Duty, Need for Speed, blah, blah, blah. Back then, games... Back then, games oftentimes were, like, slightly different prices. Whereas, like, say, like, for the Sega Genesis, right, it'd be like, oh, Sonic the Hedgehog is...
I missed.
You missed?
Yeah, if you get in the red, you just miss the shot.
So, you know, like, Sonic the Hedgehog is, like, a standard cartridge.
Oh, I missed again!
This is me golfing.
I'm gonna make my comeback, Rose.
Yep.
So, Sonic the Hedgehog, like, standard, I think it'd be, like, a 4 meg cartridge, right? So it's, like, $40 or whatever the normal price is. But sometimes there would be certain games that would be, like, more intense, like Phantasy Star, that would be, like, an 8 or a 16 megabyte cartridge, and they would go up to 50, 60. I think the most that they were for Genesis was, like, 75, right? So a lot of times it was all based on, like, how physically big in memory the cartridge was. So, like, literally if you got a longer game like Phantasy Star 2, you were literally paying for it. I guess you could make analogies nowadays to be like, well, the deluxe edition comes with all the DLC, so you pay more for more, but... Ben, go. Ben, you won 2 straight holes, just effing...
It does make you go eventually. Ooh.
Give up? So, TLDR, the Neo Geo is still expensive, the games are still expensive, and,
my one iron. The classic.
Oh yeah, the one that people hit in real life, like casuals hit. Wow.
That went way farther than I thought it was gonna. At least I'm not behind a tree.
But, if you were rich in the mid-90s, you had a Neo Geo, and it rocked. The, Yikes.
Yikes. Give up?
So the games in general... Oh, the controllers were like these big, like, arcade sticks. You could also get standard controllers, but they standardly came with these big... Almost like the NES Advantage, the big arcade stick-looking one, but, like, way bigger. And it was something. But look at these. Okay. Let me say one more thing before I hand it off to you guys again. Look at those water graphics. Did you see those water graphics?
Yeah.
That's good water graphics.
I told you this game's gorgeous.
Do you know what else is gorgeous? The music.
Yeah.
Dude, this is fancy.
100 yards. Let's go all out. The bunker.
Oh my god. Wait, so you're in the bunker, but he got the one-stroke penalty, right?
Yeah, so I think we're like even.
That's you, Ben.
Yeah, I know.
Fancy. And
There's a reason. Do they give gimmies?
Shit for that one. Tell you what.
I'll tell you what, wow.
Man, I don't know what to do.
So avoid bunkers, got it. Nice! P good, P good.
Definitely.
So in general, the greens really, really, really slow it down. Just hit it 36 meters.
Sounds good.
If our viewers that are watching, if you like me talking about the history of games and stuff like that,
Cool. So Ben was putting for bunker baby.
comment below and say, hey, I like hearing you talk about video game history and other nonsense, and then I will.
Ben, you have to push R or L. Because I guess in matches, if you lose a hole, you just automatically lose unless you put in a quarter. Because arcades are awesome.
Hole number.
Give me a quarter, they say.
Oh god, this water.
Yeah, but look at the water graphics.
Man, it's so vague.
Yeah, because the length of the line doesn't decrease, right?
No, it does not. Alright, I'll take it.
That actually worked out. So you were like, would you make it? I don't think you would.
I don't think so. Especially my guy, especially compared to Ben's guy who hits it like higher, my guy was like really like down in the dirt.
I guess we're about to find out.
Very nice.
Wow. Easily.
I still don't know if I would have made it. Easy shot. So
Just put it in the hole.
Wind is in my direction. A little bit to the left. A little bit more than that.
By the way, my 3-wood, I also hit off the fairway for 250. Not a big deal. That's more like me.
Yeah, I know.
Ben is having a very important conversation with his GF.
Every conversation with my GF is important.
Hit the ball!
Okay! Can you let me figure out the trajectory first? Christ almighty.
I mean, we've been playing for like 10 minutes and we're already almost done.
Yeah, but I plan on whooping the floor with both y'all. Actually, maybe not Ben, because Ben is just Rain Manning this.
Yeah, Ben is epic.
I am Rain Man.
I said Rayman.
You did not say Rain Man.
Yeah, Rayman.
Rayman, famous golfer.
Rayman the movie. Right? Rayman 2, Hoodlum Havoc. That's the sequel movie.
Well, I salvaged, but you're gonna make this. It's impossible to miss.
Oh, just you wait.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I guess it wasn't possible to not make it.
So Ben's up 3-1
Oh, look at me, I look so cute.
with the glasses.
Yeah, I'll just win the next 3 holes.
Oh, you get an extra hole when you win? Or do you instantly lose your quarter if you lose?
I don't know.
Damn, that adds up. If you try to play like one match, 9 holes, it's like 9 quarters, please.
Oh, these long.
Yeah, all these things suck.
Oh, yeah. I think this is it.
Look at that. Me, IRL. Dude, we've played a lot of golf games now that I think about
Dude,
it.
I love playing golf games. Like, I go out of my way to play them.
Let's see. We played Mario Golf, both of them. right? Cube and 64. We played Tee Off for Dreamcast.
Yep.
Is there any others we played?
Oh, this puts me in
We
a
played
pretty poor position.
Everybody's Golf for PS4.
Okay, that's 4. We played Outlaw Golf
I definitely
for
wanna,
Xbox.
I definitely want to
or
try
for PS2.
a Tiger Woods game, but I don't know which ones they're doing.
Wow, so we played 5 golf games that we know of. Oh, I don't know if this count. We played Reptar Golf.
Mini
Oh!
Reptar Mini Golf in Rugrats Search for Reptar, which by the way is the GOAT game.
Oh god! look at the strike zone when you're doing the one wood.
Yikes.
I need the win
So that's
now.
at least 5 golf games at this point. Did you do any of the Game Boy Mario Golf games, like Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance? I don't think you did.
Yeah, I was planning to do Advanced Tour, but I never got around to it for some reason. Even though I completed a save file on the Wii U Virtual Console.
Do one where the first sit down you start, and then the second sit down you're just overpowered.
Yeah.
Where you're like, check out this drive, 380 yards. Like, yeah.
That's not fair.
Good news is, like, for the putting here, it really doesn't matter how far you are as long as you're on the same level as the hole, you know? Like, there's nothing else that would possibly stop you if you're just on the same level. Now, Ben's not, so it's a little tougher.
Didn't matter. It seems like putting in this game is pretty easy.
I did have to adjust a little bit.
You know, that's fine, because putting in, like, every game is like... Even Outlaw Golf. Outlaw Golf is, like, a silly game, right? And the putting was like... I gotta do this math on it. Okay, it's 10 gradient up. Okay, but now it's raining. Okay, and it's like, it's a game where, like, there's, like... white rap characters that are like, yo, for shizzy! But then, like, the putting takes, like, 10 minutes. Like, what are you doing?
The thing about Outlaw Golf is that it's not wacky enough because it's just a golf game with, like, bad humor.
Like, they didn't make it...
far.
They didn't make...
Or not.
H...
It's fine.
Oh, wow. Like, they didn't make it like... Oh, everything's silly. Like, it would be funny if you were, like... Once per round, you got the ability to, like, go in and, like... take the club out of the person's hands, and it was like a penalty.
But what? Why did I hit the thing? Well, I lost this.
Like, that'd be cool. But no, it was just a legit golf game with people being like, yo! Yo, girl, what up, girl?
And
Wow.
Grain down.
Pretty good recovery.
I mean, if in real golf, it was on a par 3, and my first shot was like 50 yards short.
oh,
Are
I'm
you
sorry.
gonna... Yeah.
And I ended up getting a par, I would be like, holy crap. Hey Ben, don't miss this.
That'd be epic.
Oh, did it? I didn't know I hit it.
I think Ben's the GOAT.
I think it just give you a like a gimme, probably.
Prize for winner.
Well, I lost.
Prize for
Finish
winner.
this last hole.
God, this voiceover adds so much charm.
Okay.
You know, question of the part. Wait, part 2. I mean, we're not on part 2 yet, but... so, what's your favorite golf game of all time? Is it a very realistic one like a Tiger Woods? Is it a very silly one like a... Well, not silly, but like over-the-top like Mario Golf? Let us know below. Ben, what's your favorite golf game?
I'm just gonna stick with Mario Golf.
Okay.
That was not a good shot.
I'm gonna go ahead and say... Microsoft Golf for Windows 95. You're dancing. Nah, just kidding. That game's alright. This is a tough one. I want to say Golden Tee, just because it's Golden Tee, and that's cool. And I like things with trackballs, and I like how it's like strives to be pretty realistic.
Why did I go nowhere?
Oh. Oh. Hey, Shaq Fu.
It's probably easier just to quit out of this. To get
So who's playing the next round?
It's probably.
Oh, it's Spencer.
Ben's up 1-0. He's about to wreck it with me. All right. So what am I doing?
Go to English version.
Boo.
Oh, you have to push start, like plus. Yep, there we go.
Quit ya. I literally do not own a Switch.
Cancel.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's precious few games on it. So push L to add credits. Just add a bunch of them. And then you have to push R to start for some reason.
Okay.
And then I guess push A to get out of this.
Match play.
And then Ben has to push. Yeah.
So. Oh, I see. Oh, it could be Thomas.
It
as
seems
well.
like German guy sucks.
Holy crap! Look at this dude. Why do you need a putt master? Who cares? Putting's so easy. Robert Landau. Where'd you play last time?
So, we did Germany, but do one of the other ones.
Japan?
It doesn't matter. I mean, they all seem like they're kind of hard, so...
Ben, good luck. Wait, was this who you were, Robert? Oh, dang it. Rip.
Too late.
No.
You weren't paying attention.
Okay. I'll take it. Here's where Ben hits it 10 times farther than me.
You hit further than I do.
Really?
Yeah, Ben hits at only 250 and you hit at 270.
Whoa! Now this music is epic.
It's really good.
Ben did a perfect shot. You did barely 100.
Sorry, senpai. Alright, so 170, no wind. Let's go. Alright. Yeah.
Why don't you hit the ball?
Yeah, you should hit
Bruh.
the ball. You should hit the ball.
Yeah, I just left myself an epic putt so I can make it epically.
The putt that you will definitely not lose for this.
Whoa, dude, this music, this saxophone. I think we found Ben's.
Too short.
I think we found Ben's literal true calling is to be master at this game.
Ben's always been sort of good at golf games. I think he won Coastal Tour.
Always been sort of. I can't remember.
I definitely lost that one.
Putt master.
You're welcome. By the way, for you subscribers, I just dabbed.
Look at
Uh-oh, too short, too short. Not really.
I see.
I don't think it's like that hardcore.
I like this guy's chin beard. He's like, oh yeah, I have a chin beard. Look at my impossible hair.
And Ben's character is just Ben as a golfer.
It is me.
He's like,
Square.
you're welcome. All right.
I love how they always position a bunker right where you might hit it. I think you're fine.
Boom!
I like how they always position
Woo!
a bunker exactly
Here comes
where
the-
I have no idea if I'm going to hit it or not.
I sort of like how imprecise the accuracy is on the minimap, because it reminds me more of like real golf, because you can't just like, oh, I'm gonna hit it this specific trajectory like in Mario Golf, which like gives you all the information in the world. This honestly feels like NES golf, but like
Good.
playable. Yeah.
You know what we should do sometime? It's for Super Nintendo. It's completely unplayable, but it's funny. It's called Mecha Robot Golf. I think I own it. I'm not sure on that.
So it's robot golf, but in mecha.
3.
Yikes. No, it
Perfect.
Yep, a little too far.
It's literally so like it's one of those games you're like, why did you make it, right? Because it's like all these fancy robots, right, playing golf, but nothing. It's like, from what I remember, it's like not very futuristic. It's not like you're playing like, you know, on some crazy like power grid, and it's not like you're like,
Literal perfection.
What?
And
Okay.
way too far as well.
and it's not like you're like, use these special robot powers. It's like a golf game with robots, and you're like, well, that's dumb.
Do you like your 16% shot?
Yes. Yes, I do.
It's literally going in. Please no. Go.
Birdie try.
Spencer's up 1.
Buddy try.
Ah! My guy doesn't change at all whether he ties or wins.
I'm angry.
He's like, I'm German.
Penalty.
Ben, you'll have
Hey,
to
Ben.
push L.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Okay. Look at that circle. Ah, yeah, folks. Doesn't get no better than this. All right. 194. Yes.
The wind is in your
Oh no,
direction.
209. Okay, my bad. Yeah.
It does seem like the wind does affect you a good bit in this game. Probably fine.
Neat. Although,
It looks like a straight shot, you'll just have to remember that it's a little downhill.
definitely no gimme when it comes to the putt. This music is so based.
This is perfect. Absolute perfection.
I think when you hit exactly 100%, it like makes it like
I think it gives
hit
you a
harder,
bonus. Yeah.
which like screws you over almost all the time.
The only time it doesn't is like a drive or like a second shot on a par 5.
Is in.
Oh my god. Lads.
Spencer has a not
Buddy try.
given putt.
I'm just gonna hit straight at it, but one less. 2 less.
Uh-oh.
If you did the one below it, it probably would have been enough
Yeah.
velocity to get in.
Ripperino. Ripperoo.
Still one up.
Lord, that
Just not too
soundtrack is just starting to...
You can probably mash A when you have like something
Yeah,
like
so
this.
it doesn't actually do gimmies. So I guess
Yeah,
I just-
seriously.
I guess last time I just did it.
No, you just mashed A.
I was not mashing A. I just hit it exactly at the time when I...
Folks, that is a frame perfect trick.
Yes.
So if you wanted to maximize your time on this game, you would just always tie until the last hole. Be like, we played all we did. Whoa! Look at this. Okay, wow, so me going first kind of sucks here, doesn't it?
I would definitely not hit it straight. You should hit it to the right. Because you see it's 400 yards. You're not going to get it to the
Yeah, true.
area.
Alright, this is beautiful. This has water graphics. Is it? Oh wow, not even close. So, it's weird. And also I'm in front of a tree.
I mean, the hole is 380 yards, so there's no possible way.
Yeah,
to
it just, I guess it just looks, it's weird looking.
It looks like a par 3.
It looks like a par 3, right. Dang. Even though it bends further, like,
Yeah, he has like a
absolutely has like a much easier. I hope I don't have to like hit out from the tree, because if so, it's rip.
It looks like you might dodge it by a little bit.
Why not just go in?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you're fine.
Good. Okay, 100, 100, hee.
Perfection.
I think that's really good.
I think it was slightly better than Ben's. Although your putt might be easier, because mine's like more like
Yeah, yours is angled.
angled. Kind of scared.
Buddy try.
If it's gonna angle, it'd be like a little bit to the right. It breaks it right.
Woo! That's exactly what I want to do. This is some intense stuff. This is how, unless you're gonna be like Tiger Woods, this is how a golf game should be. It's been like 7 minutes, 10 minutes, and we're like through 4 holes. Wait, what? Oh.
Okay.
I guess
Oh,
because
yeah, it's
I
five-
literally
it's
did not
5
win
holes.
I did not win in 3 holes.
Good old quarter munching.
Give quarter.
Stay alert.
This game just... It's a really fun pick up and play golf game. Except that it's at an arcade.
Somebody call EGM and tell them to write that for their review 20 years ago.
I'm on it.
Hey, fun factor 2.5. EGM! Or no, that's Game Pro.
Dude, that quick shot, Ben knew exactly what he wanted to do. and
I
it's
appreciate that, Ben.
Exactly what Spencer was. Although Spencer's tree might be in the way.
It's very possible. Also, we are not getting to it in 2, but it's part 5, so.
Unless Ben wants to do the epic in one wood. Just laying it on. Ben, do you just do the hat thing?
Sometimes people need
Epic.
to readjust their hats. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the one time where it's okay to tip your hat. When you do something amazing in golf,
You
and
just-
like
you tip
any
it downwards
other
very
sport, you would be
slightly.
like, woo! But in golf, you just go, thank you, move your hat. And if you do more, they're like, please no in.
So, easy in.
Third shot.
68. Got it. Okay, that's fine, actually.
It's probably like...
Dude, I can't help but dab today!
Birdie try.
Ben missed this. Get it? Look at the background sprites for the people watching. They're like, look at my colored shirts.
Player 1.
That is what they think.
So this game, like, right out of when I downloaded it, had this awful filter on it, and I turned it off immediately, and it made it look a million times better.
So, by the way, that was something that was pretty big between all the different systems like SNES and Genesis and Neo Geo, was how many colors they could show. It was actually a pretty big deal. Like, at the same time, like, you could, like, only have a certain amount of colors, like, at the same time on, like, a NES or a SNES or whatever.
Yep.
Nowadays, honestly, there's really not that much in terms of, what's the word I'm looking for, like, limitations, really, when it comes to stuff like that.
Ooh, this is awkward. Yeah, it's only 300 yards. I just got it. That's something low.
Okay. I don't know.
It might be in the market.
Damn it! No, that's it. We're tied.
Well, you don't know.
It's super hard to tell how far we're supposed to go.
I was gonna say something low, but I was gonna do like a 3-wood or something.
Yeah. Might be one higher and I would have done it. It's all ogre.
That was a little close.
I have to lay up.
Yep.
I have to lay up.
It's only 100 yards away. Or 100. Okay, never mind.
I mean, I'm literally going to lose anyway. So,
Why
YOLO.
not do it in style? Perfect.
You can't get anywhere. All right, bunker is like an automatic lose. Bunker's crazy, dude. Unless there's something we're forgetting.
Unless Ben.
Ben's gonna hit this on the water.
Everyone
unfortunately.
liked Bunker, but I don't care so much for Bunker. GoldenEye! Oh,
Were we really supposed to get that reference?
yeah. I didn't actually care for getting that much.
Go in the water! How do I give up? Now I'll just put this in. That's fine.
Bunker was one of the maps in GoldenEye, right? I'm not thinking
Yeah.
something else.
Oh, sorry, Ben. This is in. Please
up?
let me give up.
This is so cool.
Give up.
It's not letting you.
There we go. It's gonna let you. All right, we're even. This is
Ah!
intense.
My guy looks like a freaking supervillain with that little chin beard.
He's got a weird ass as well.
He does. Look at him. He's like.
Ben, why were you looking at his ass?
You said
You don't look at the ass of every video game character.
he
you come
he
across?
only works out
Dude, after MGS,
one bun.
After MGS4, nothing compares, and I just
That's right.
I don't even look at it.
MGS4 has truly spoiled the ass game.
This is the first time Ben
I
has
really
to go
could
first.
have gone for further.
Fit with. How's that for a quick shot, Ben? Uh-oh. In front of a tree.
Pretty poor, if you ask me.
Agreed.
I mean, you're probably gonna hit like a
Tips. Don't put this on. Put this, like, in the water. Behind you.
Thank you.
Ben's perfect. I get it. Oh my god!
Ew.
Don't call it a choke.
Ew.
Because
that
it's a choke.
is gross.